So the next series of videos are going to be about Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft Word is very similar to PowerPoint in terms of their features. Once you get the hang of Microsoft Word, you will easily be able to work through PowerPoint as well. So I'm not going to go through every single tab like I did with Microsoft Word because a lot of the tabs and a lot of the features are similar. I'm only going to go through the tabs and the features that are very specific to PowerPoint and the ones that you will need for the course for PowerPoint in order to learn how PowerPoint works. Here, when you first open up Microsoft PowerPoint, this is what your screen will look like. This is what all the screens will look like. Again, this is PowerPoint 2007. We might have a different version, an older version at our school, and you might have a different version, maybe a newer version at your house. But once you get the hang of one software with Microsoft, they're all very similar. It's easy to kind of learn the rest of them as well. So here's what your screen will look like when you first open up PowerPoint. You'll note that it does look very similar to Word. I'll show you an example. So here is Word right here. Let's have it side by side. And here's PowerPoint right here. You'll note that the ribbons are very similar. If you click on the Home tab, you have Clipboard on both softwares. You have font in both softwares, and you've got paragraph in both softwares. That is very similar. The Insert tab as well, again, very similar. So if I click on the Insert tab in PowerPoint, again, you've got tables, you've got illustrations, and you've got text. It's very similar. PowerPoint does not have page layout like Microsoft does because you're not working with page layouts. In PowerPoint, you're working with slides. And I'll kind of go over that in a minute. So you're not going to have the features for the page. Design is something different. That's something special to PowerPoint, but again, design has page setup, which your page layout has, and it's got themes, which also your page layout has, and background as well, just like how page layout has page background. Something different to PowerPoint is animations. Microsoft Word does not have animations because you don't add animations to Microsoft Word. And then we've got slideshow again. Word won't have that because it's on a slideshow presentation. And the review and view is exactly the same as in Microsoft Word. And also note that up top it's very similar. So you've got the save icon up there, you've got the undo icon, the redo icon, and the tools, and then more options up there, just like in Microsoft Word. So we're going to go back to PowerPoint. So here we have Microsoft PowerPoint. In front of you, you have your very first slide. This will give you your slide. This will show you all the different slides within your document. And then underneath you have something called a notes section. This is where you could add your notes. Whoever's watching the presentation will not see this. Your audience will not see this. This is only for you as a presenter. So the first thing I'm going to look at as a part of the software is the slides feature in the Home tab. Now in the slides feature, what this lets you do is it lets you add another slide to your document. So right now I've got my first slide. This is my title slide. I could add a title if I wanted to right there. And so say now I want another slide so I could add more information to my presentation. I could click on New Slide. And there's my new slide. So I could add a title, up here a heading for my document, and then information down below. If you also click on this little arrow, it will open up this little box for you. Now this will give you different types of slides. So there's a title and content slide, section header, to contents, comparison. So this lets you, or a blank slide, so this will let you add different types of slides to your presentation. Layout will let you do the same thing. Reset will reset everything, we'll get rid of everything on your page, and then delete will just delete the slide. Now the other two sections I'm not going to be looking at as a part of this tab. I won't be going through paragraph, and I will not be going through font or drawing or editing, just because they're very similar to that of Microsoft Word. With drawing, just a quick note, if you want to add shapes to your document, again, you just click on the little arrow, click on whatever you want, and you could draw out your whatever shape you like, just like in Microsoft Word. Now, the next section I'm going to move on to is Insert. Insert is essentially all the same. We've got our tables, illustrations, links, text, and then media clip is the one different one. This will let you add media clips from your computer. So if I want to add a video from my computer, you just click on maybe from File, and then it'll let you add a video to your presentation. Same as sound from file, and I'll let you add a sound from your computer. The next tab, design, is again very similar to that within Microsoft Word. It's got the same features, so you've got your page setup. You could have your slides either landscape as you are right now or portrait if you like. You can have your slides kind of do that as well. I'll go back to landscape, and then you've got your margins and how large you like your slides. You could play around with all that down here, and just cancel that. Another, well, cool feature that we need to know for the course, for when you do your presentations for your summative, is the background styles. This just gives you an option of changing your backgrounds if you like. If you click on background styles, right now it's currently just blank, but you could change the different styles that they have. You could click on style 9, it'll look like this. You could click on this right here, it'll look like this. If you want your own background or play around with the backgrounds, you click on format background. This little box will appear. You could do a solid fill if you just want your background to be one color. So if I want it to be just red, all my slides will look like that. If I want my background to be gradient, so if I want it to go from light to dark, dark to light, I could do that as well. So I'll click on gradient fill. I could change the colors. So there's different options here. There's different features that you could play around with, like so. You could pick whichever one you like. There's also the direction of the gradient. You could have it going this way, going across your page. You could have it going up and down. So you could play around with what's there. You can also change the color. So if I want to change it to, let's do this red up here. You could change the colors of it as well. So there's the bottom, it's a different color now. If I want to do it like an orange, it does that. And I could change the transparency of it as well, so it'll go all white. When you click on apply to all, it will apply to every single slide. If I just click on close, it'll just do it to my one slide. Lastly, there's also a feature where you could do picture or texture fill. This will let you fill your background with a different type of texture. So there's water droplets right there, got fish fossils, medium wood. So there's different textures that you could have as a background as well, if you like. And we'll go back to that and go to apply to all. So that's one feature that you should. That's one feature that you could have for your backgrounds. In terms of themes, you can also change your theme. So you can have your backgrounds or your slides look like that. Maybe if you want it to look like that, your slides could look like that as well. So it will change just the text, and it'll change the theme of your whole presentation. And that's what design does, or that's what the design tab will let you do.